right, good morning, guys. We are on 285 going around Atlanta to head towards Chattanooga. This is a first for me. I've never been on these highways before. We have about, I think, 6 miles or so to our exit. We're going to take 75 north up through Chattanooga all the way to Cincinnati, and then Interstate 78 back across over to West Virginia. So I got a long day ahead of me. This traffic is insane. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and it's still 30 miles an hour under the speed limit. So much traffic. Construction. I don't know if you can see over on the right, they're redoing all these on-ramps and off-ramps and bridges. It's a really big project going on here. Sorry I didn't get any videos this morning offloading. We were kind of just hurry up, hook it up, get it off, because I was in a hurry. So we are empty, going back up to the Ergon terminal in Newell, West Virginia, and then we're delivering in Lynchburg, Virginia tomorrow. We made it on to 75. That interchange was sketchy, to say the least. People are not really paying attention. So we are on here up through Chattanooga, snaking through Kentucky to Cincinnati, and then heading east on Interstate 70. Now we should be on the good side of the traffic, as you can tell on the inbound side. Wow. It's already 85 degrees, so it's going to be getting hot sitting in the traffic, that's for sure. Guys, we are in Tennessee. Actually about 9 miles into Tennessee already. I kind of lost track of time. We are heading for Knoxville, I believe. Still on 75. Traffic really got light here now that we're heading for the mountains. So luckily we're empty. We'll be able to pull the mountains pretty good up across Kentucky and over to Cincinnati. So had a little bit of construction here and there, wasn't too bad. Oh man, there's a dealership over there. 5-axle big rotator tow truck on it. What's that? Meyer Industries. Looks like that's all they make is tow trucks. Heavy duty tow trucks. Local Goat, New American Restaurant. Whatever that means. We are getting it. Let's see here. Yep, almost noon now, about 5 till noon. Still got about 9 hours of driving left. Oh, man. We're gonna find somewhere in a little while. We'll stop and get some dinner maybe. And for those of you that don't know, you can, when your clock is fresh, you get 11 hours to drive, 14 hours to be on duty. And in that 11-hour time period, after 8 hours, you're required to take a 30-minute break. So recently that changed to go into effect whenever you are unloading, loading, anything like that. As long as you are off driving time, then it counts towards your break. So pretty windy out here. I don't know if this is remnants of Ida or what. I mean, it's still 82 degrees. You can hear it again like the other day, whistling off the visor and the mirrors. We're starting our uphill descent. Let's do it. All right, guys, we are driving through Knoxville right now. We, I stopped and grabbed a bite to eat real quick, and I'm still not used to recording, so we kind of missed the parking lot and going through that business. But buzzed into the Flying J real quick. Got myself some Wendy's, fresh bottle of pop. And we are back northbound. So I did a little bit more investigating. It looks like I'll be able to make it to the Wheeling area before my clock runs out. They call that Tridelphia, West Virginia, where the big Cabela's is. There's a TA there. That's probably where I'm going to end up for the night. And then start fresh in the morning. We got about 8 miles, I think, till the exit to where 75 turns north out of Knoxville here. We could have went 81 over to 19 and went up through Beckley, West Virginia, up to 79 and over, but those mountains are pretty rough. I'm not sure what 75 is like up to Cincinnati, but I know at least from Cincinnati over to Wheeling, it's flat, so we'll be all right. A little better on the truck, a little better on time. Like I said before, we're empty, so I'm not so much worried about the hills for speed-wise for myself, but other guys, you know, it gets congested when they're heavy and trying to pull the mountains. So we'll just skip the mountains of West Virginia and go up around the long way. It's actually only 2 miles difference on the GPSs, so we're good to go. 6 one, half dozen the other, but we're getting there. All right, guys. Sorry about the delay. I had a phone call I had to take here. I was on the phone for a while. Status check. Interstate 75 is as mountainous as Virginia. Yeah, there is some pretty good views here that I've been seeing, but it is very, very hilly. Lots of ups and downs. Not as much construction, knock on wood, so we haven't really been slowed down too bad. But we are still trekking along. Exit 25 coming up here. There's been some really cool rock formations on the side, and then just the views in general off the side. We'll keep you on here with me until we get over the knoll of this hill here and see if we can see anything pretty. Brooklyn Brothers Pizzeria. Dang, should have stopped over there. Everybody knows I love pizza. Well, I guess you don't. I love pizza. Cool fact about me: I could eat pizza every day twice a day probably. At least twice a day. No matter what. I love pizza. Got a reefer to our right. Pretty nice Peterbilt, two-tone purple. Oh, this is just a little rollback here. It looked like it was going to be a pretty good drop-off for us. But we're getting there. We got this sign, roadwork 3 miles. 86 miles to Lexington. We are in Kentucky now. That was about 10 miles or so ago, I think we've been in Kentucky, so we're getting there. All right, guys, we're still in Kentucky. We are at mile marker 60 even. We got some pretty cool rock formations here going on. A couple miles back, they were working on the sides like that. They were clearing the trees and had quite a big fire going of the big trees that were being cleared from the side of the road. So I know in Pennsylvania they started doing that on the smaller residential roads to help the sunlight get to the asphalt and be able to clear the snow a little better. So I don't know if that's their thought process here or not, but exit number 62. Making pretty good time. I think I lost maybe 5 or so minutes so far. Probably just traffic starting around Cincinnati and Columbus. But we're getting north. I went through a way station about 10 miles ago, but it popped up quick around a corner in the construction zone, and the one sign said it was closed, and then the second sign said it was open, or else I would have been able to show you guys that. So there's a pretty cool little lake over here to the left and to the west of us. The old Mac's hauling pretty well. Pretty much staying at 70 miles an hour and making up as much time as we can. I know back home in PA it's I guess the forecast is back into the 50s at night after the big storm went through. It's still 80 degrees here, so we're 51 miles from Lexington. This should be a pretty good view here. See a lot of sky. Yeah, just another roller, just like before. It tricked us. Chugging along. We will check it in a little bit. Man, we are lucky we are not heading south. This is 3 miles of backup here. I just don't get it. Wow. Nobody knows how to merge. It's crazy. All because they're just shutting one lane down to go across a bridge where they're repaving. Ugh, it's frustrating. Feel for those guys over there, that's for sure. That's tough. That's over 2 miles of backup so far. There's 3 miles of backup right to there. This is insane. Oh, well, we're still heading north. I think we're about 20 miles or so from Lexington. So we're getting there. Oh, sorry guys, we are getting off here to go around Cincinnati because the GPS popped up that there's 2 accidents up on 71. So we're going to get off here to this 275 to 471 and loop around Cincinnati, get back up on 71, I believe, and go east to 70. So there is a little bit of backup shown on the map here. Not much, but a little. It's 5:30 right now, so I figured the downtown rush hour would be worse anyways. Still got about right around 4 hours to go now to get from Cincinnati to Wheeling, so it's gonna be a little sketchy. Got some brake lights. Oh yeah, look at this. Woohoo! Love me some traffic jam. Kick our four-ways on for the people behind us. We'll start creeping through here, guys. We got about 30 miles to get around, 35 miles to get around Cincinnati, and then we'll be back up on the main highway. We'll check in then. All right, guys, we're crossing into Ohio. Made it pretty easily through there. Still trying to figure out this mount. 75. We are getting there. Traffic's pretty sparse now, so we're gonna be able to make good time, I think. Make up a couple minutes that we lost there in traffic. All right, guys, we are here at our exit for 270 to go around Columbus because we do not want to deal with that Interstate 70 and 71 interchange. That is massive construction right now, so we're going to skip that. Take the little bypass around downtown, just like we did for Cincinnati. And I think we still have just about 2 hours left. Columbus to Wheeling, so we'll be turning due east, and I'll be able to take my sunglasses off finally. Signs that say the lanes end or merge or anything there. That's very nice, isn't it? Now I have a tough time seeing in your rear view mirror. Nobody coming around. Okay, 11 miles around here, and then we'll take 70 east. All right, guys, we made it all the way up here to Interstate 70 now. 70 east to Wheeling, exit 43B. I wish I had the video on about a minute ago. I had some little Matchbox car cut me off from the left lane all the way over to the right lane, and now they're getting off behind me. So dealing with cars sometimes, guys, is just frustrating to say the least. He had stickers all down his windshield, all over the back of his window. I don't know how it's legal in Ohio. It definitely isn't legal in Pennsylvania. He has almost 16, 18-inch stickers right down the midline of his windshield. So that's, yeah, whatever. All right, let's go. We got just under 2 hours to go. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see or not, we're in West Virginia. We are right, and this is like downtown Wheeling here. Jesus. Sorry about the focus. We're gonna go up here to the TA. It's considered like Tridelphia. So we're going to climb the hill here, and this is where the big Cabela's store is. There's a pretty big Sheetz gas station, Cheddar's restaurant. So we're about 10 minutes away, almost there. All right, here we are. Exit 11. What is going on here? Somebody's famous chicken. What's that say up there? I don't know. Cone famous chicken? I don't know about that. Anybody know if Cone has famous chicken? We are here. Let's I don't know, I guess we'll try and find our parking spots. We got a reserve, so we should be right here on the left. Yeah, those say reserved. Right here on the right too. He's backing up, so we'll shut our lights off for him so he can see. So I guess I could just pull you here, right? All right, we're here. We're going to go in and get our receipt so we can put it on our dash so nobody bothers us. And we'll be back.